Folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and today we are going to make a really simple pair of earrings using beads and items from our Bargain Bead Box Companion Bundle for Seafoam Sunrise. Now this is Companion Bundle number 1. I have discovered there are multiples because I just ordered number 3 just a little while ago. Hopefully it'll be here in the next few days. But and then I noticed another one that didn't look like the one I have, so I'm going to assume that one is number 2. Though you know what they say about assuming, but I didn't get number 2, so we're going to just I'm going to turn down now, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do here with our items from out of our bundle. Now here are the items we're going to use. We're going to use these decorated kidney wires. Now I don't usually use these, but they were in the kit, so we're going to put them to use. Then we have a couple of ball head pins. And we have 4 eye pins. These were all out of the kits. And then we have 2 large agates, 2 carnelians, and 2, I think these are just, I think these are Malaysia jade. In other words, dyed agate. So, what I want to do is we're going to take the head pin, the one with the eye in it, if I can find the hole here. We're going to put this big guy on there. And then we're going to wrap them up like you would normally. Come on, ropes. Up and over and around. Now we'll wrap this little guy all the rest of the way up. Trimming him off. And tuck it in. So there's our first piece. And it looks like it's a wee bit crooked here. So we can straighten it up some. Anyway, then we're going to take our eye pin, hook it onto here, close it back up, and put the next one on. And now you have to make the decision, do you want the carnelian now or this one? They're the same size, so it's not like you're going to be bumping anything. So there's that now. Now the next decision is to want to know if you want to do a simple loop, since you got a simple loop at the bottom, or if you want a wrapped loop. I like a wrapped loop, so I'm just going to make a wrapped loop. I have to tell you, these eye pins are a lot stiffer than the little head pin. I think the gauge is much thicker. I can't tell for sure what gauge they both are, but the gauge of the eye pin is definitely heavier gauge than than the ball head pin was. Well, fine, come off if you want to. And tuck it in. Now we'll open the next pin up. Put it in this loop. Close her up. And put the there we have our beads. Now we're going to just put a loop in this one, just like we have in all the other ones. Now, if you wanted to, you could use your looper if you have one. I have one, I just don't use it very often. So. Right now we have this little bead strand here, and we're going to take and slip it onto one of our kidney wires. And this kidney wire is wonked up. See how it's all weirded down there at the end? This should be like more like so. See, its buddy here is one straight line going outwards without that weird kink in the middle of it. So there we go. That's pretty well fixed, I think. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our strand of beads here, slide them onto here, and then you have to carefully pinch this wire together so that they don't escape back out again. There we go, like so. Then your wire will catch around like here, and here is our finished earring. I'm going to bend this down a little bit because I don't like the way it's sitting. Not the opening, just the wire. To hold this while we do this, I think. Still opened up some. There we go. This piece that was bent weird is still sitting weird, so we're going to that's better. So this earring is now finished. Now we'll just do exactly the same thing to do the other one. So get the ball head pin, slide the agate on. Whoa! Now this little wire is pretty thin, and consequently it maybe should have had a spacer up here to make sure our tuck didn't end up inside the bead, which it could do if it wished to. It's tiny enough. But let's get these cut off, this cut off and tucked in. Go, though the top is a little crooked, so we're going to have to straighten that up some. No hassle though, it's pretty easy to do. So there's number one piece. Now we'll open one of these eye pins. Slide this baby in, close it up. Now we put the carnelian in. And we drop it on the floor. Crooked backwards, so we'll just push her back in place. Now we're on to our last one. So we open up our eye pin. Now, as I said, you could easily use make a single simple loop up here as opposed to a wrapped loop on the top piece. But I do like a wrapped loop, and that's why I'm doing a wrapped loop. You could do a simple. You could also use your looper, as I mentioned, which would be make it quite a bit easier if that's the way you want to do it. I'm not overly fond of loopers. I think they leave too much of a gap between the bead and the loop. I like mine pretty snug. Tuck this baby in. Okay, now we'll take our kidney wire, open it up, and just slide this baby right here onto this. Then we got to bring this together. And I did it with pliers last time, but that time I just did it with my fingers. Now let's see if it's tight enough. No, it's not tight enough. So we need to do it with our pliers just a little bit. And there's earring number 2. Now this one's up a little further than I like it too, the piece where it hook grabs the kidney wire. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to bend it down some. Now it's a little loose here at the where the ear goes in, so we'll tighten that up a little, see if this drops out. No, it won't. So there we go. There's earring number 2. So we have 2 earrings all made. Simple, but very pretty. There we go. There's our finished pair of earrings. Like I say, I don't usually use kidney wires, but they're pretty set, so I figured, hey, and they were in our kit, so we wanted to use those. Got the pretty rhinestones on those. And so, like I say, just 3 beads, 1, 2, 3, and hooked onto our pretty kidney wire. So all of those beads and the kidney wires were out of our Seafoam Sunrise Companion Bundle, and I think they turned out quite lovely. Of course, the Seafoam Sunrise is from BBB boxes, so this one's a little crooked here. Come here, you. Crooked is not allowed. That's better. So anyway, there is our earring, agate, carnelian, and this is Malaysia jade, which is of course a dyed quartz. So this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and again we have been using bargain bead boxes, or Bead Box Bargains, since you buy these from Bead Box Bargains rather than Bargain Bead Box. Companion bundle number 1. Looks to me like there's 3 because I just ordered the 3rd one, like I said, and hopefully it'll be here pretty soon. We'll do an unboxing of that one. And I've seen number 2. I saw somebody show it that they had gotten number 2. I had gotten number 1. So, and this is bundle number 1 that we used here. Companion bundle number 1. So this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.